Hi guys, before we go on with this video, all I ask is for the thumbs up. It does take a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. I'm actually doing this at 10:55 p.m. at night. You guys will see this in the morning. I'm doing this after one of my jobs before I go to bed. The news is so massive I couldn't wait. And also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And also, I want to let you guys know, for those who still don't know yet, that one of our subscribers on here, Zahir, and I started a Facebook group, and I'm going to post the link for that in the comment section. So look out for that, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Why the hat? Why the tie? Why the vest? Why the suit jacket? What is about to happen next week, Friday, will start creating a short squeeze and is going to start propelling us forward. I truly believe so. And at the same time, there's a lot that is happening to cause this. So let's start with this. I've always said that there are going to be minor speed bumps along the way. And because we're not day traders, we don't worry about what's happening on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a daily basis, but we look at what's happening on a yearly basis. And we see that Nio keeps growing year over year to the point now where the CEO says by 2026 we'll be profitable by 2026, and it will be sudden and massive. And some people come on my channel and they say, well, I hope he's right. Oh, I hope. Or Mike Tyson said it's going to be massive and sudden, but look what happened to him. And you see, first of all, the only time I do hope is when I go to New Jersey. And when I don't go there, I don't have to hope. Her name is Hope, by the way. She lives in New Jersey. So for those of you who want to hope, find a girl by the name of Hope so you can hope. On this channel, we don't hope. What we do is our due diligence and research. As true investors who understands we're going to become millionaire. The rest of them who wants to hold their mommy hand while they poop in their pants without shame. There are even ladies that come on my channel that have a heart of lions. One of them is the Dragon Queen in in England. And she has more heart than these weak, sick animals. So what has happened to make me understand that a short squeeze is coming? And I don't say this lightly. Well, let's start with this. We all know a huge stimulus is about to take place where the Chinese government is going to release huge stimulus into the Chinese economy. Some of it, the government is encouraging citizens to invest in the stock market now in China. Some of the funds will be used to buy back stocks. The Chinese regulators recently said that they will do whatever necessary to support their companies. They just said that about 2 days ago, and I talked about that. The SEC chairperson, Gary Gensler, is stepping down on Trump's inauguration day because they're going to go after him, so he knows he has to run. Elon Musk even admitted that shorting of companies led by this man in the past has caused people to lose jobs and companies to go bankrupt. This is how vicious it has become, and I've spoke about this a lot on my channel, how sick and disgusting and manipulated the American stock market has become. It said, so Gary Gensler is stepping down, he's running away just like sick, disgusting genocidal Josephine and the cackling hyena Kamala, which could bring changes to the SEC policies. But why am I telling you guys all of this? Why is Money Making Mitch going into all these details? Well, Nio expected to be included in Hong Kong Hang Seng Index, says CICC, next week, Friday the 21st. This is equivalent to them being included into the Nasdaq. Now, at one point, they weren't allowed to be, no companies are allowed to list there unless they become profitable or can prove or show that they'll be profitable within a reasonable time frame. Now you see where Money Making Mitch is going. They are so confident that they're getting ready to list there. It says the ETFs tracking the Hang Seng Index currently stand at about 27.53 billion US dollars, according to the CICC. Nio has been included in the Hang Seng Composite Index and the Hang Seng Technology Index since 2022. Nio's expected to be included in another Hong Kong stock index, which will allow it to receive some passive investment inflows. The weak performance of its shares, the Hang Seng Index Company Limited will announce the results of its semi-annual review of the Hang Seng family of indexes and the trading hours on Friday, February 21st, and will formally implement the adjustments on Monday, March 10th, Chinese brokerage CICC said in a note today. So it will formally implement the adjustments on Monday, March 10th. I just put in to buy another 100 shares this morning. Yes, it will bring me up to 15,700 shares. Sorry, 15,800 shares. The adjustment will involve the major flagship indices such as the Hang Seng Index, Hang Seng China Enterprises Index, Hang Seng Tech Index, and Hang Seng Composite Index, analyst Lu Gang team said. In the adjustment of the Hang Seng Index, Nio is the most likely to be included, following by JD Logistics, Innovent, Bio, and PopMart, according to the team. The team said their calculations prioritize market capitalization, followed by other factors, including the company's position in their industries. It should be noted, however, that history suggests that the actual results may vary, as Innovent, Bio, and JD Logistics, for example, have ranked high in the past few forecasts, but ultimately failed to be included, the team noted. As semi-annual deliberations are usually highly variable and the size of passive funds tracking the flagship index is large, potential constituent changes as well as fund flows are worth keeping an eye on, the team said. The current size of the ETF tracking the Hang Seng Index is about 27.53 billion US dollars. The Hang Seng China Enterprise Index is about 5.41 billion, and the Hang Seng Tech Index about 18.66 US billion dollars. The team calculation based on data from Bloomberg and Wind show Nio was listed in Hong Kong on March 10th, as we all know, 2022, a secondary listing under the ticker symbol 9866, trading in board lots of 10 Class A ordinary shares. On May 20th, HSI announced the results of its quarterly review of Nio was included in the Hang Seng Composite Index and the Hang Seng Technology Index, effective about a month later on June 13th. The Hang Seng Index is one of the earliest stock market indices in Hong Kong, launched on November 24, 1969, and is the most important index reflecting the performance of the Hong Kong stock market. So this is no joke, guys. This is a huge, big deal. The Hang Seng Composite Index was established on October 3rd, 2001 and covers the top 95% of the total market capitalizations of securities listed on the main board of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Nio stock performed weakly in 2024, declining by 53%, but not the company itself. For the full year in Hong Kong, the Hang Seng Index rose about 18% and the Hang Seng Composite Index rose about 16% in 2024. So the index don't look at the stock price, they look at what the company is doing. Unlike here in America, they look at the stock price, and the propaganda machine dictates whether the stock should be up or down. Even Jim Cramer has admitted to that in not so many words. When he said, recently he said he doesn't know when they're going to allow NVIDIA to run, allow it to run. Because it's when the propaganda machine decides they want it to run, it's when they can't hold it back anymore. So it's kind of like, and I'll explain this, I explained this before, it's like with SoFi, when it became profitable at first, they still didn't let it run, they still used propaganda to suppress it. Then the second time they showed profit, they still held it down for a little bit, and then they allow it to run up to like $16 something. Right now it made a pullback and now it's $15 something again. But SoFi is a company that's going to continue to run and grow because they can't hold it anymore. So it gets to that point. Now with Nio, it's going to get to that same point. Some people say, oh well, first they were saying battery swapping is a waste of money. Now Cattle and the cheap knockoff American company Ample is doing it. Then they said they shouldn't make phones, they should just stick to making EVs. Now you have others also trying to do it. They said Nomi is a waste. And now you see Lucid Motors tore down one of our cars to try to steal the technology. And now they have supposedly a voice recognition robot. And now Mercedes is teaming up with Google to try to have something on a similar basis, cheap knockoffs, just like Lucid. But you guys see where I'm going with this. We are the leader in everything when it comes to the EV industry. So this index recognizes that. And with all of what I explained about the stimulus coming, about the government is encouraging citizens to invest in the stock market, about some of the funds will be used to buy back stocks. The Chinese regulations recently said that they will do whatever necessary to support your companies. There's a lot that are taking shape now to where we will start seeing fruition. I told you guys this is our year. This is the year we're going to break free. And in not too long distant future, we're going to become millionaires. But we must hold the line and keep buying at these ridiculous prices, because we're not looking at what the stock price is doing. If this company was trash, do you think genocidal Josephine would be shitting in his pants to prevent the Chinese car companies from coming here? If this company was trash, do you think Europe would be imposing heavy tariffs to prevent us from going there? Common sense, my dear lads, and critical thinking is all you need to become a millionaire in the stock market. You don't have to have a college degree. And we are going there. We're going to become millionaires. So when they say the company is trash, the CEO is trash, then why are you shitting in your pants when we say we want to sell cars in your country? So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. Because it takes a lot of time to do these videos and editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level as to how the game is played, and like 50 Cent, we get rich or we die trying, guys.